Hello everyone! Today is just another bit of a casual ladder day. Also, we'll attempt to do some daily quests. Really not much going on here. Once again, playing my Rival Budget deck list from Grinchers. It is a Death Strike kind of list, so it's a bit of a controlling list, though it lacks card draw, among some other things. The card draw thing's the one I noticed most, as I've said before. So I'm facing Faye. She will probably be able to deal with a lot of my Heartseekers, but if I keep pumping them out over and over again, eventually she should falter. This Inner Focus, it's not really that useful unless I also have something like a Death Strike seal a lot of the time. Okay, so 2, 3, 5. Next turn I can, if I put my Jaxi and it survives, I can ramp up to 4, which lets me play Jade Monk as well as Mana Vortex into Phoenix Fire. So these 4 cards are all looking pretty good. And Dancing Blades, so it'll be a while before I actually could play Dancing Blades. Maybe I should put it back, I'm not sure, honestly. A Crystal Cloaker I can smack with a Phoenix Fire, if he allows me to. Which means basically if he plays it and I decide it's the right idea. If he plays it in range of my Jaxi and my General, I will probably just double trade into it. Okay, so it's actually a Borean Bear. The thing about this 4 wins is that if I spend all of my spells now, I will lose a lot of value. So I almost just want to attack it and play my Jade Monk. And then the following turn I can try to 4 Winds Magi while grabbing a Mana Spring, maybe? It's unlikely he will be able to impede my progress in getting both Mana Springs. Does this spawn in a place where he can attack it? It does not. That is probably for the best. I feel there are times when it is more important to get the positioning than for your 1/1 to survive, but I don't know when that would be. Oh, can he reach that? No. He's just denying me the Mana Spring, it looks like. I am very unconcerned. So he's whittling me down a bit. I am perfectly fine with that, because he will be in a world of hurt before long. What is this? Did he play... Oh, walls? Yes, walls. Well, that is a lot more annoying, because now I can't get this Mana Spring. I was kind of relying on it to plan out my next turn, but there are plenty of worse fates. I could 4 Winds into Mana Vortex Arcane Heart. That would spend 2 cards, and next turn I would get 2 cards. I think that is likely the play I shall make. I do not know whether I should attack a wall with my Mini Jax or the enemy General. I think I will probably attack the enemy General. These I don't think are that much of an issue. So I will go for that. And then I will 4 Winds. I suppose over here. Into Mana Vortex Arcane Heart. So the damage is swinging very much in my favor, and will continue to do so the longer this battle goes on. I'll take out that wall, it's the most likely to impede my movement. Now I can move straight through to the other side. I did play around the whatever it's called, Warbird. I didn't place anything else in my generals column. Anything besides my general itself, of course, is what I meant. Suppose it's a bit redundant when I say it like that, but it is what it is. So if he doesn't have an answer for these guys, he's looking a bit in the negative. He started his turn with a Warbird, which makes me think that he doesn't have the greatest plays if he immediately jumped to the idea of doing that. So Blazing Spines, the thing about this is that I can literally just run away. I could even Sunset Paragon here, honestly. Sunset Paragon isn't that great, really. Maybe I replace it. My Phoenix Fires are pseudo-removal themselves, so I would like to move these guys back a bit. What do I do from here, I wonder? I probably would like to play the Jade Monk out of the way. I could play Jade Monk into Phoenix Fire on the enemy general. I think I will do that. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but this seems reasonable enough. I will press for additional damage. Basically, every time they Warbird, they do 2 damage to me, but if I cast 1 spell every turn, I will heal for 2 every 2 turns, which is exactly when their Warbird comes up, so I'll be taking 2 and healing 2 at the same rate. Net loss of 0 health until they reach 9 mana. So if their plan is to whittle me down with Warbird, it won't really work that well for a while. Until they reach 9 mana is really what I mean, or I run out of spells. One or the other. So it looks like they are probably going to do something like a Shroud or a Dancing Blades here. I'm lucky that there isn't that spell in the game yet, that turns all walls into 4/4s. Though honestly, well, it doesn't turn them into 4/4s. I believe it actually gives them +4/+4. Regardless, I forget completely what I was supposed to say. Oh, I'm lucky it's not in the game, but I could have been clearing these walls the whole time. His life total wouldn't be so low, but I'd still be out ahead. So I can just attack that with my mini Jaxi, no need to take damage or anything. It's a matter of what I do from there. Actually, I might have lethal. Probably not. Let me see. Down to 10, down to 9. I can deal an additional 1, 2, plus 4, so 6. I think I am 3 off lethal. I could actually play the Bone Reaper. That would free up a lot of the space and get a provoke on the field. I don't know if it makes sense to really though. I don't like this mini Jaxi, it's not doing much anymore. Okay, that is not doing that much at the moment, but it can very shortly. Thing is, do I play the Bone Reaper or not? That is the million-dollar question. I think I maybe will play Bone Reaper? I don't know. Let me play this thing, and I'll sneak this damage in while I Phoenix Fire to make sure this survives, I guess. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm sure I could have made plenty of better plays, but I keep a 4/1 on the board. Oh, this is actually in range of Warbird. Silly me. It is what it is. If he Warbirds, that's just... he has 6 mana this turn, force 3 cards. I'm looking pretty swell almost no matter what, but I shouldn't be this complacent. He can always do very strange things like this. So all of his walls now, if I kill them off, or he manages to kill them off, will do some nasty stuff, but I don't plan on killing any of his walls. This is a really neat combo though, actually. Even if it's really slow for the upcoming card, that gives walls extra attack and whatnot, attack and health, because you want to clear all of their walls so that they can't use it, but if the treants gave them Dying Wish, well, killing them is just directly against what you want. Also, I'm pretty certain, yeah, I've definitely won here. Well played, mate. I also had damage from these ranged guys. I had Four Winds Magi spell nonsense. I had plenty of damage there. Even if he had another... Oh, nice. What was down here? A mini Jaxie. So that was 4. I'm sure I could have played at least 2 more spells, so I had at least 6 over lethal, I'm pretty sure. Not bad. Honestly, I don't recall what my daily quests are. I feel like one might be Ultimate Aggressor. Did I not actually get it, or did I get it without really noticing? Ultimate Aggressor. I didn't steal 40 damage. That's a shame. If I had killed some of his walls, I could have gotten it, but... I don't know. I will try to just get my quests. Hopefully I get Ultimate Aggressor before I have to play additional matches past my 4 Songhai ones. I'm not in the mood to play too long at the moment. It is my father's birthday, actually, though he is not home, which is why I am playing. I could do double 2-drop here, by the way, followed by 4-5. That sounds wonderful, likely. And I even have removal. I'm not sure if this is fully optimal, but it probably will work. The only thing I'm worried about is running out of cards, but the next few turns I'll be playing 1 card a turn, probably. So there is that. Now if he places something, without taking care of this Primus Fist, I can grab a mana tile to ramp myself up to 5 and play a 4-6 while getting rid of his guy. So it's pretty swell if they allow me to do this. It is unfortunate that he has a Lantern Fox. Not exactly the card I wanted to see. I should put a Lantern Fox in my own deck. I do have one. Where did you put that exactly? Over there? Huh. This guy has some cards. Well, only the Lantern Fox so far. I wonder how good this guy actually is, because he might be very decent. I am a bit frightened of this guy, honestly. He will generate a lot of Phoenix Fires if I let him, and there may be nothing I can do about it, even if I don't try to let him. Like, I can triple trade my minions in, giving him 3 Phoenix Fires, or 2, I guess. It's really not fun, but sometimes that's what you have to do. Maybe I'll just put my 4 down and triple trade. It's pretty gross, but you know, you do what you have to do, right? So I guess I'll do just that. It's a bit unfortunate. Very unfortunate, really, but he used a lot of cards. But then again, I gave him 2 Phoenix Fires, so he has a full hand. Yeah, this is not a swell start for me in the slightest. But I'm not out of the game. He's starting from an empty board. He can Phoenix Fire, and if he has 1 extra damage in his hand, he can hit it and use that 1 extra damage, but then he'd have a very weak board. He could even double Phoenix Fire, but that's his whole turn. I don't even mind if he does that. Okay, so he did use the 1 damage route. Now he can't get rid of my Heart Seekers easily, so I mean, that's not even bad, and what is he going to do? An Arcane Heart. I mean, it's not great, but there are plenty of worse things. Did he really inner focus that? Oh, he's moving it out of the way. That's somewhat respectable. No, he's not. That was awful, using that inner focus there. I mean, not trying to be disparaging, but that is not how... That is generally not how you win. So I actually have a lot of damage in my hand. I think I will just get rid of that and trade general hits, because I have the board. I am really starting to run into a problem with my hand, because I could play all of this in almost a single turn, and then I'd have no hand. So I want to replace for some higher value, higher mana cards, so that I don't run out of hand size. I will replace... Maybe I shouldn't replace the BTA because of his whatevers. I think I will silence this guy, by the way. It is unfortunate that now he will have 1 health left and can be picked off, but there are worse fates in the world. So I think maybe I will replace the BTA, or do I? No, I will replace the Phoenix Fire, I suppose. Okay, that is very reasonable actually. So I will Shroud... I will place this way out of the way over here. And then I will go right next to them so that they can't run away. And then I will Shroud over here. And I will... Let's see, if they run 2 away I can reach them from here, but not over here. So I will go over here, I suppose. So my board's looking kind of weird. They did use a Ghost Lightning, so they likely can't actually pick this off with full value. And if they want to use removal stuff, they likely will be forced to use it on this Arrow Whistler, because it is, in the long term, more of a threat. This has 1 hit in its life. Okay, Jax, I see. So, Songhai doesn't actually have any cards that will truly make me regret that. I will... Sorry, I'm not speaking right. I think I almost have to play out my full hand here. It's a bit saddening, but... C'est la vie, really, you know? I'm just moving over here. I know I don't have to attack at melee range, but I just want to be here anyways. It's far out of the way, for the most part. I will play this over here. There's no real safe location for it, but that's where I'll choose. So now I have to choose where to play this other stuff. I'll play the Jaxi over here, I guess. They can shield that Jaxi, so I'll put that over there, I suppose. And now I can reach that if I want. I don't want to play either of these, I'm keeping them for replace fodder. So it's a matter of, do I use my 4/1 for damage, or do I clear a bit? I'll clear. I don't know what the right choice is there, but this is what I'm doing. I'm keeping these so that I can replace. I'm really running low on cards, and look, it's another 2. I could play all of this my next turn. Even BBS and still have a mana left over, so it's not optimal mana-wise. Oh, pardon me, I had to stretch a bit. So unless he has stuff for both these ranged units, I will... Okay, Ghost Lightning. Well, that was actually a pretty unfortunate Ghost Lightning. But still, I mean, things aren't that bad, really. And he did that on range of me hitting, which was a pretty big misplay. He should have played it over here so that I couldn't hit this with my general. I will replace the Jaxi. I don't feel it's that useful in this matchup. Oh, a nice little Veil Hunter. Okay, so we did take that out. That's alright. I might honestly Phoenix Fire this guy. I will replace Jaxi as I said I would. Mana Vortex. I will just use the Mana Vortex. I would like more of a hand. I suppose I will Primus Fist, but first I'll move a little closer. I'll move one closer. I will Primus Fist this thing and kill this. Do I Phoenix Fire that? I honestly don't know. I think I will. And then I will get rid of this guy. So he's used 2 Ghost Lightnings, and he only has 1 card in his hands. The probability that he has another one, pretty low. I don't know if he can play his Heartseeker in any safe place. I mean, if he puts a minion here, then it will be relatively safe. If not, though, I can just walk over and attack it, and I don't need to use my BTA to get rid of it. Well, this Mini-Jaxi is gonna be pretty annoying. Mini-Jax, sorry. But there are plenty of worse fates in this lifetime. Killing Edge. Interesting. Not that I can currently do much with it. I will just take care of it, I guess, and yeah, I think unless he's also top decking poorly, I'm likely going to lose. Okay, I got something I can use now, finally. I can 4 wins, Killing Edge, BBS. That's a good deal. Heaven's Eclipse. Man, this guy is no newbie when it comes to deck collection. He also had the Lantern Fox. Ghost Lightning. That is very unfortunate, but it happens. So I can't really use either of these, to be honest. Suppose I'll get rid of that. Another Jaxi. Yay. I will go 2 up here. I'll play you over here, even though that's in range of a Silence. He has good cards, he probably doesn't need Silence anyways. And then I'll just play some nonsense. I don't have... Maybe I should have thought this out a little bit better. No matter where I put this, I'll be able to mess with it. I'll just put it over, I don't know, there? It doesn't really matter, I think, where I put it, because it's in range of his general. I guess I should think about where I wanted his general to go, if he were to move his general to hit it. Because he's forced to go to one of these 3 tiles if he wants to hit it with his general. I'm not sure if that's where I want him to be or not. He might get greedy and just try to hit me down, and if he does that I can Killing Edge, and... Well, he might have lethal here. He only has 2 cards though. Oh, Heaven's... No, sorry, what is it called? Spiral Technique? Yeah. He has the Spiral. Does he have any more damage? If he doesn't, I can heal up a little bit. Admittedly, not much can I heal up, but I can heal up something. He has 2 cards in hands. They're likely death, honestly, but maybe they're not. I'll start moving you a little bit. I'll also... I will Killing Edge you, so that you survive. Now he needs 2 damage. I mean 3 damage. No, 2 damage, right, because of this Heartseeker. So a Phoenix Fire kills me, which is fine. This was an interesting game. It came down to top decking. So whoever wins here was just the better top decker, really. He needs 1 damage to kill me, and he almost definitely has it if he played that. 1 damage is just any spell with this guy on the field. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, this is my biggest problem with the deck. You just end up top decking, and then you eventually lose when you run out of cards. I need stuff like... oh, what's it called? Lantern Fox, which I do have one of, I need to put in there. It probably needs... oh, I did get my Ultimate Aggressor, that's great. It probably also needs Lakian, to be honest. I think maybe I will just substitute those cards in, because it is continuously being a very large problem. I will go to my collection and make that change now. The only problem is that I don't really know what to take out, though I really don't respect the Twin Strikes. Largely the only reason the Twin Strikes are in there is because of the fact that they cycle. But Lantern Fox is quasi card draw, so and Lakian is also I can't speak, I apologize. Lakian is also quasi card draw. So I will add 1 of each. Is there anything else I can take out for more Lakians? Because that's not really enough card draw. The Bone Reaper is here because of his synergy with Death Strike Seal. I'm not really liking the triple Jaxi, to be honest, but I do need 2 drops. Arrow Whistlers aren't that often that great. I have a lot of 4s here. A lot of them I don't even play. And I'm putting more 4s in if I put in more Lakians. So I think I'll take out another Primus for Sworn again. Do I take out the last Primus? Having some Provoke is nice, but if it's a 1-of, it's not very good. I'll try that, I guess.